And greetings once again, primitive Earth humans. Welcome back to Minecraft Monday with Alien Pet 13. Yes, starting a new series, a new Minecraft series today. We're going to be playing the Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock mod pack on the Feed the Beast launcher. And yes, it's going to be another Skyblock series. I really enjoy variations of Skyblock. I think it is the most challenging sort of way to play a Minecraft single player. But I wanted to check this mod pack out. It is a little bit different than the last one I did, which was the Sky Factory 2 mod pack in the AT launcher. This is a little bit different. It's got a couple of different mods, quite a lot of different mods, as a matter of fact. We can look through here. Oh boy, all kinds of cool stuff. It's a 1710 mod pack. You can go check out the link in the description if you want to see all the details about that. But for now, let's just get this one started. I think we're going to just, of course, do single player. There's multiplayer servers and things. We're going to do single player here. We're going to create a new world, and we will just call this AP13 YTLP Let's Play 01. And let's just put some underscores in there to make it a little bit easier to see what the hell it's in there. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be our only save game on here. Game mode survival, of course, and we will create the new world. There's not a whole lot of configuration options for creating your new world there. And yes, we spawn into our new Skyblock world here. We are spawned onto a single layer of 9 dirt blocks with a chest here. And yes, as you can see, I'm using the Chroma Hills resource pack again. I really like that. It's my favorite resource pack. So, okay, 9 blocks of dirt is pretty much all we got to start out with. Of course, we'll be using X-Astris, X-Nilo mods in order to get our stuff from the nothings. And yeah, we start out with 32 apples and even more in the chest here. So 48 apples to start with. Plenty. We've got the chicken stick. What the heck is a chicken stick? This is part of the X-Compressum mod, which is a really awesome mod that adds some items in the game that makes the grindiness of X-Nilo and X-Astris a little bit less grindy. We'll get into that later because this mod pack is quite different. So we can see we've got water and lava source blocks instead of buckets of water and buckets of lava, because buckets are a little bit harder to get in this mod pack. And like I say, due to this X-Compressum mod, some things are a little bit less grindy, but as a result of that, to make things a little bit more challenging, they changed the way you get certain other items, and we're going to see how that works as we get going in this thing. So first things first, we're just gonna grab maybe about 8 of these bone meals, 2 stacks of bone meal and some saplings. First thing we need to do is get ourselves some wood. Going to be getting the wood by clicking on here and come on, there we go. Oh, and we got a pretty good normal regular sized tree. Grab up some wood ski, and the chicken stick is basically just a hammer. And yes, you can smash stuff with this chicken stick, as far as the X-Nilo smashing of cobblestone into sand and things like that. And this chicken stick has no condition to it, so you can pretty much use it. It's an infinite durability tool, and it has I guess a certain chance of making a chicken sound every time a block breaks. So here's your chicken stick. Pretty simple and pretty cool. So this is a tool we can use to do stuff when we don't want to deplete the durability and condition on some of our other Tinker's tools. Of course, we do have Tinker's Construct with Iguana's Tinker Tweaks in this mod pack too. So let's make ourselves a crafting table, stick it back in there, and make ourselves a crafting station. Tinker's Construct crafting station. Slap that sucker right down here. Yes. Okay, groovy. And do we have... See, I think we've got 4 blocks, yes. We can make 4 sticks, and with 4 sticks we make a crook. And yes, we use the crook to break these here blocks, and already we got ourselves a silkworm, and that's what, if you've played Xnilo Skyblock before with the Xnilo mod, you know that the silkworm is the way we will be obtaining the hell out of string, which is how we get wool and stuff. Before we get sheep, of course, you could just build a big thing of grass, but gotta get the grass seeds in order to get grass blocks and so forth. But an early way in this mod pack for obtaining of the string and things like that, which also we need the string to make a sieve, and we need silkworm to do that. We infect the leaves, and when we break those infected silkworm infected leaves, it will give us string. We will see that, of course, later. Okay, didn't get a whole lot out of that. We got 2 measly planks of wood, but we did get silkworm. Let's put that guy away. Let's grab we'll grab half a stack of that there bone meal and see if we can grow ourselves another tree. Just like any other skyblock here, or sky factory, or something like that. Early on, you just want to obtain crap tons of wood and lots of saplings and stuff. We lost one there. I could have tried to stay a little closer to that thing, but I suppose it might be a good idea to break this wood and make ourselves some slabs. And slab in as much around this as we can so we can catch those saplings before they fall. We've got plenty extra right now anyway, so not too concerned about it. 6 planks would give us 12 schlabbages. Alrighty. And we'll put them on the bottom side because we can go ahead and hit F7 here, which will show us our light levels and things like that. And because bottom half slabs will not spawn hostile mobs and things. Well, it won't spawn anything, really. So, yes, as is usually the case with a Sky Factory type of thing, you want to use bottom half slabs to prevent the spawning of bad guys and things like that. So, and at least until we get things going to the point where we've got real good lighting and things like that, then we can do whatever we want. And this looks like they also have the fast leaf decay mod installed in here, which if you get rid of all the wood, the leaves won't hang around for too long. They won't just sit there. And it's a pain in the butt to have to break them manually. Once all the wood is gone, the leaves of a tree will all pretty much deplete within a second or two, which is kind of a nice thing to have. And okay, so we've got 4 of these guys. I think what would probably be best right now for us to make another crook. Oops. That's not how you do it. I have to turn them into sticks first. Get ahead of myself. Okay, and yes, we will use that crook. When this one depletes, we've already got sapling here. Let's throw down another sapling. Bone meal the bejesus out of that sucker until we get ourselves another tree, and brackety wood. First thing I'm going to do is grab the 3 logs that we can get out of this and turn those into more slabs that we can use to kind of widen out our platform here. And yes. So using our crook just increases the chance of drops coming from the leaf blocks when we break them. And this one's about to break here, so yes, that one is broken. And we'll use our other crook and put that one on the top there. Man, did we not get another worm yet? We've only got 1 worm. That's surprising that we've only got a single silkworm. But, we got one. Hey, good enough. Okay, we break those down, and more slabs, I think, right now. Slabs is the name of the game. Got 14 slabs, so let's widen out our platform as much as we can. And, alright, we grow ourselves another tree. And sweet, some more slabs, and we'll just keep widening out our platform here. Makes it a little bit more safe when we're breaking leaf blocks and things like that. And sweet, sweet. And then we can probably just take down the rest of this tree. You want to go for the outside. If you break the leaves on the inside, you see the ones on the outside won't be connected to anything anymore, and they will automatically break. Oh, we got ourselves an apple. And you pretty much shouldn't have to worry about food too much with this mod pack. They give you plenty of apples to start out with, and as you grow out of tons of trees, you'll yield all kinds of apples. So we won't run out of food anytime real soon. Now there's another worm. Got ourselves another silkworm. We got 2 silkworms. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, we're just going to keep doing this and keep obtaining more wood and keep building out our platform. Oh, sweet. And we got one of those kind of big, weird, kind of derpy, freaky trees that will give us all kinds of wood. Sweet. So now we've got a border around our whole thing of about 3 blocks in all directions here. We are going to continue to be growing the trees. Maybe we throw a couple diagonally here. See if we can grow more trees a little bit faster, get a little bit more wood. We'll bone meal these guys until they grow. There's one. And there's a couple of them. And another big, crazy, wild, derpy tree that will hopefully give us lots and lots of wood. Oh boy, that's a lot of wood right there. Sweet. It's going to take a while to chop this one down. We're going to have to climb up there, I think, to get all this wood. But this should really help us expand our platform. Okay, now that we've got enough wood, we'll show you one of the really, really cool things about the Excompressium mod here. Once you get 16 sticks, and you can make 4 crooks. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a thing called a compressed crook. And yes, it's a weird looking thing. But as we'll see, the difference between the normal crook and besides the fact that it's got a little bit higher durability and it costs a little bit more to make, you can see the normal crook. You know, we can crook the leaves here. The compressed crook just makes like super fast work of everything. Look at that. Breaks the blocks just about instantly, and it really just tears through it. So it's one of those nice little time-saving sort of things. Like I say, it makes it just a little bit less grindy. So we're going to continue, I think, grab some more wood here and continue expanding our platform. And we're going to have to climb up here and harvest all the rest of this wood. But yes, the large oak trees are great when they appear in a skyblock world like this. Lots and lots of wood, even though they are a pain in the ass to take down. Okay, in fact, one of the things I like to do at about this point, we're just going to pick up this sapling here. We still got to go up there and harvest the rest of that tree. But now is probably a good time to move things around a little bit. I'm going to leave the 1 dirt block here and start spacing these guys out. And the reason we want to space out our trees, we could just grow a big solid 3 by 3 little block of trees here and just harvest the wood. But that's not really the point. The way we get more dirt blocks is by building barrels. And we can see the recipe for barrels here is just, some planks. And in fact, do we have, oh no, we don't have any planks right now to build one. But you build barrels and you throw the saplings in there, and I think 8 saplings into a barrel, and they compost, and that turns into dirt blocks. And we can also catch rainwater in the barrels with those. So we really want as many saplings as we can possibly get from our trees. So we want to space our trees out. In fact, I've got 1 center block here I'll probably leave, and I'm going to move these other 2 things over here. But if we space out our dirt blocks, we will be able to maximize the number of leaf blocks that appear when our trees grow. Harvest those suckers with our crooks. and we will maximize the number of saplings that we will get from all that stuff. So we're going to take and move our stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this thing and convert it into a slab, and we're going to take and we're going to put our chest here. We'll put it right there, and so we put this guy down right in front of that chest there, and put all of our stuff back in there just so we don't lose it, because just in case we fall and die. And right now I'm just going to grab a couple of slabs and find what happens if you stand just on the edge, or just between, on the line between these blocks here. We can hopefully be close enough to pick up this dirt block when we break it and not fall down, and then we can throw down a slab. And we're going to go all the way around. We're just going to leave this one center block there. Sweet. And then the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to space these out. A normal tree will make leaf blocks out to about two blocks out from the center. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one between here is where we're going to put our next dirt block. All of the leaves will pretty much connect up together for all these trees. So if both these trees grow on these blocks, their leaves will all pretty much connect up. And that way, if we want to get a whole lot of a string from our silkworms, we can wait till all of our trees grow, all of the leaves, blocks, like I say, will all connect up, and then we can pretty much infect the whole grove all at once and just get ourselves a crap ton of string all in one go. And so we've got 4 saplings planted right now. That will increase our wood yield a little bit. I'll probably expand a little bit more in this direction and add 2 more. I find 6 is usually enough once you get busy doing other things. If you've got at least 6 saplings planted there, they will continue to yield wood and stuff for you. So, okay, groovy. So I think now might be a good time for us to start doing maybe a little bit of Tinker's Construct stuff. Let's go ahead and just take all this stuff. And first thing I think we need to do is, let's make some sticks. Let's make a pattern. And let's make a chest. And I think, what do we got to do here? This gives us our stencil table, just a block of wood. And that, we're going to need a whole lot more wood pretty soon here. Make a whole bunch more patterns, but we'll make another pattern and a chest, and we'll make ourselves a pattern chest. So we've got our stencil table and a pattern chest. I think we can start putting that together. Oh, and as soon as we start making Tinker stuff, it gives us the books. So, we can look through there if you're not familiar with Tinker's Construct. Just, craft that first Tinker's table there, and you will get these books, and they will explain stuff that needs to be explained to you. And another thing too, we'll notice all this other stuff on here. There is a guide to this mod pack. We can look through all this getting started stuff. I'm going to need it as we get a little further on, but the early stuff I don't really need it so much for. So we're going to not worry about that. If you need it and you're playing this mod pack, I'd definitely refer to it. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to maybe leave our tool builder, or tool builder there, part builder. This guy maybe should go, stencil table can go here. And yes, what we're going to do with the stencil table is start making stencils and things. Let's in fact just turn all of this extra wood here into sticks, and we will grow ourselves some more wood. Let's just grab a full stack here. We're not going to fall off the edge now, are we? Nope. We'll get all 4 of these guys grown. Come on, grow. Sweet. Put our bone meal away and grab ourselves up some wood. Sweet. So I think that's probably as much wood as we can get right now. Let's go ahead and let's see. We can look at Tinker's Construct. And yes, the part builder. We do need to save at least 1 oakwood tree trunk in order to make our part builder there. And let's see. We're going to take a bunch of this stuff here. Let's make 2 more patterns right now. We can stick that Okay, in there, get ourselves a part builder. And I think, what's the last thing? We'll turn this here pattern chest into a plank. In fact, let's make planks out of all of these parts here. Or slabs, rather. I like the slab version of these tools. So we've got a part builder, a stencil table, and what else do we need? Tool station is the other thing we need, and we make that with just another crafting station. So, crafting table, crafting station, and another pattern, tool station, sweet, and we'll make the slab version of that too. So, part builder is the one we want to have adjacent to our pattern chest. I like to set it up like this. I like to do tool station, part builder, stencil table, and then, yes, we'll do it like this. Switching. And put that guy there, and this guy here, and right in behind, or sometimes you can put it underneath, and that way this part builder will have access to our pattern chest. Now all we gotta do is make ourselves a bunch of patterns. And what we're going to do is we're going to take in our stencil table, we're going to stick those patterns in there, and this way now we can start making ourselves some tools. One of the things I like to do first off is to make ourselves, well, of course eventually we want a pickaxe, but a mattock is a very, very useful tool. I don't think the tool rod is not something we really need to make. We can just use a stick, I believe, but we do need an axe head pattern, so we'll make one of those, and we do need a shovel head pattern. We're eventually, of course, going to want to start harvesting cobblestone. We'll make ourselves a cobblestone generator with our water and lava source blocks, so we will need a pickaxe head, and we will need a tool binding pattern. So, those are the four we're going to start out with. Stick those in our pattern chest, and see if that is accessible. Let's see. Oh, and look at this. Look at all these infected leaves here. We could probably maybe harvest a few of them. Let's see. Yeah, start getting string out of these guys. Okay, now the big question is, how do we start making stuff here? Well, we're going to need some cobblestone. And in order to make our tools, our cobblestone tools, we can't really set up our cobblestone generator yet, because that will catch all these slabs on fire. We could make a whole bunch of crafting station slabs. Those don't burn, but we're going to need 4 times the amount of wood it would normally take for that, and I think we need a border of at least 2 or 3 blocks away from the lava source block. Oh, and look at that, and if only we had wood right now. Maybe, do we have enough? No, we don't quite have enough. Let's go ahead and grab some more wood. And we'll go ahead and let those leaf blocks decay. Because really what we need right now is a barrel. Catch some of this here rainwater. And I think, yes, we're going to start, sure, we'll start it right about here. As you can see, yes, barrels, they catch the rainwater, so okay, sweet. I think most of this stuff is pretty much ready to go. Let's take these final blocks out. Let all the drops drop. I'm not going to bother with the crook right now. I just want to get this stuff down, because we need to grow more trees and get more wood going. And look at that. None of those blocks yielded a single piece of string. That really sucks. We needed 18. What we need to do is make 2 of these silk meshes. So think what I'm going to do. I'm going to grow ourselves some more trees. And just go ahead and infect them and wait again. And this one here, we're going to go ahead and break this barrel. Yeah, which will reset it. And we've got a cover over it now, so the rain won't fill it up anymore. And we can use these saplings that we've got here to generate some more dirt blocks. So, okay, we've got our tree over here infected. And I think right now,
More saplings would be good, so
So we'll make ourselves another compressed crook. And gather up some leaf blocks. And as we can see, it doesn't take too long to generate a dirt block. They just compost in these here barrels. We'll make a few of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to sieve these dirt blocks. And you'll see what is going to come from that is they are going to yield some small stones. And from those we will manufacture some cobblestone. And we've got 8 pieces of string. We just need one more measly piece of string. What did we get? We got a worm, I think. One more piece of string. That's all we need. Come on. And there we go. Yes. And another 9 pieces of string. We can make another mesh. Sweet. And now we can make ourselves a sieve. And I think it takes a couple of hunks of wood there. We're going to have to grow ourselves another tree. Can we do it with these? I think we can just use... Yes, we can just use regular oak planks. And now we've got ourselves a sieve. Sweet. I'm going to stick that sucker right down. Here, in fact, no. Pick that guy up. And I'm going to stick that sucker right down there. And don't worry about the big hole in the ground. The stuff you sieve will not fall through there as long as you are standing on top of it. So we're going to sieve ourselves some dirt. And there we've already got 5. We've got 8. We can make 2 pieces of cobblestone now. A 2x2 in the grid. And let's see. Can we now make the parts we need to make? So we can make a stone shovel head and a stone axe head. And then I think we've got to make ourselves a couple of sticks and tool rod stick. Same difference there, really. Let's see. Here's what we need. Yeah, put our stick there. And boom, there we've got ourselves a stone mattock. And let's sieve a little bit more of this stuff. You get seeds and stuff by sieving dirt, just like we did. We just got ourselves some sugar cane seeds and 4 more small stones. And I think that's going to be all we're going to really need for now. Put that piece of cobblestone in there. Make ourselves a stone pickaxe head. And we should be able to make the binding pattern out of wood. Sure. And it gives us an extra stick. Sweet. And we can build ourselves a stone pickaxe now. So sweet. So now we've got some tools. Yeah, let's put the rest of this stuff away, I think, for now. And I think the rest of this here we can just go ahead and harvest up. More string. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, let's grab out this piece of dirt. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and finish sieving this last piece of dirt that we done throw it in there. And sure, we got 6 pieces of stone. Might as well make up another piece of cobblestone. What we're going to do is we're just going to stick that in our tool station so that when we need to repair these tools, we repair them with stone. But we're all ready to pretty much ready to start harvesting cobblestone now. As soon as we've got a cobblestone generator, we're going to do that in the next episode. That's going to require us to get a hell of a lot more wood. And like I say, we'll build a whole bunch of these slab versions of the crafting station. Yeah, maybe just about, maybe about 15, 16 of them should be enough to get things going. And then we can replace those things with the cobblestone slabs once we harvest some. So we'll get that going in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, rate, comment, share, subscribe, and always obey your alien overlords, or you will be probed in your bunghole. Yes, once again, this is Alien Pet 13, signing off. Probe you later. Oh, I wish it would stop raining. Bye.